It's the rainy season, so you know what that means. As soon as the rain comes, the Molo Fiesta comes. They really should reschedule. Today is nice, but they rain all the time during this fiesta. Lots of clothes, toys, jewelry, phone accessories, some rides, the plaza, and the roosters. It's a pretty nice fiesta, but every day it is overrun with school kids. And I would say, if this was close to my school, I would come here and hang out as well. Could say I'm hanging out here now, but I'm really just passing through. We will come back next week for the actual fiesta. Right now, they are just setting up. 40 pesos. Now, I know the drink's like 35 or around there. Turns out 34. Which means this little wafer chocolate cookie thing could not be very much, because if that's, 35, 34, whatever it happens to be, and this whole thing is 40. So I asked her, this is 6 pesos, 12 cents. I told her I wasn't complaining, but that's too cheap. Sometimes that's a good thing. We are on our way up to Molo for the fiesta. It is today and tomorrow, and since there's no rain today, we thought it was a good shot. We'll take a quick look around, grab a snack, then take a little slower stroll and enjoy the fiesta. Crossing the street for a snack is one of the first things I have to do. You can't get Diet Coke at the fiesta. You have to go to a Quickie Mart. And, I just love crossing these streets. Every day is an adventure. And going along with my video I did on street food, this is a good shop. They got it all. One order, quick. Yeah. One order. One? Yes.
Spicy or Joe's? Spicy?
Sweet. Okay, thank you. Quick. It's the battered egg. We've shown it before. It's crazy freaking hot right now. I gotta wait a minute before I eat it. But not too long, because the ants are coming. The lighting's terrible here. Sound is probably bad too. Quick. Boiled quail egg, battered and fried. Gotta be good. We're just gonna let this run for a minute while I eat. You don't have to go to the fiesta. If you sit in one place, all of the fiesta will eventually pass you. Well, not the shops and the rides, just all the folks. The fiestas really get going more later in the evening, but we have to get here early because of our jeepney issues. The rides are cool, but a little expensive. At 50 pesos a person, it doesn't matter how much a peso is. If you only make 300 a day, 50 is too much. But Melanie won't ride any of these rides anyway. Shopping's pretty much the same at every fiesta. You've got the made in China clothes, some knockoff shoes, some knockoff watches and jewelry, but it's all fun. The main thing we like is the uke shops. It's the used clothes, mostly from the US. And unfortunately, they don't have any. Usually they have a huge section at this fiesta, and it's not here at all this year. We enjoy the Molo Fiesta for the uke shops and the Haro Fiesta for the plants. And a very nice hat it is. Since it is the rainy season, all the shops are covered with tarps, and some of them have put down some little bamboo slats for us to walk on as a floor. Now, is that for us to walk on or for them to sleep on? I'm not sure, but I'm glad they're there. We are trying to convince her to go to the bumper cars. She does not seem interested. I do not think they understand the concept of the bumper cars. The name is bumper cars, and they're going around in circles like it's a go-kart track. If I got in there and started smashing into everyone, they would think I was a crazy old foreigner.
Hey, dogs!
I love these little string puppets, probably more than I should. But I'm very crafty and I like to make things, and I would love to start making some of those. But they're so cheap, there's no point in making them. The gaming area doesn't seem to do the business it used to do. Last year they stopped all gambling. This year they do allow gambling, but no minors are allowed. And I don't know, it's just not as popular as it used to be. There's my rooster. I've been visiting this one over there. He's not real happy. He's on a very short string. What? That's my buddy.
No.
Okay. Bye-bye. Do you have money?
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as we separate to do our own shopping, Flat Stanley comes out to buy some pirated DVDs. You gotta watch that guy. He's a tricksy one. But this is his first fiesta, and I want him to enjoy it.
Hey friends!
I was getting more odd looks than normal, and at first I thought it was the crazy gimbal that I'm carrying around. Then I decided it was probably the Flat Stanley sticking out of my shirt pocket. Crazy foreigner. They sell these ships everywhere around here. All the tourist places sell these ships, and they're very cool. But if I were a tourist, how would I get that giant thing home? We did finally get to an uke shop, but these are across the street from the fiesta and are here all year. We were hoping for some new shops with some new stuff. These kids are singing a song about what you find in the Baja Kubo. It's like what you find in your house. It's a children's song in Tagalog, and I really should learn it to help me learn the language. I realized after I left the fiesta, I've shown these little critters being sold on the street a couple of other times, but I've never really shown them, and I should have bought one. Well, a week later, I'm at our local wet market, and here's the same guy selling them, so I bought one. Only 20 pesos, and the way they work, the string goes up and down, and they bounce around. You've probably seen these. We made them when we were kids. We used rubber bands paper clips and a thimble to hold the thread. This little foam body is just little bits of, I'm not sure if that's paint or markers, glued together. And instead of a thimble, they have a off-center lump of like cement. It's like they roll it, and it's got paper on it. So it's like they just make a roll of cement, wrap it in paper, and cut it, I suppose. And then it's got the rubber band going through it. Got a piece of metal to hold its shape. So as it unwinds, the rubber band will pull it back. The off-centeredness makes it bounce better. It would work if it was centered, but it wouldn't bounce as well. This makes it shake better. So it's just a off-center weight. They're great fun. I am easily amused. Enjoy your day in paradise.